love and be honest to people that are around me. Be careful of people I like.
So you would think, guys, as human beings, that really is our purpose, right? To look out for one another, no matter what color we are, what gender we are. You know, in a perfect world, in a utopia, perfect, that's what it would be. But unfortunately, it's not, right? It's not. And when you're nice to people, they think that you're soft, right? They take that as a weakness. I'm going to tell you what. I don't know what my purpose is yet. I kind of do now, sort of. But if somebody was to ask me that question 20 years ago, 30 years ago, I wouldn't have an answer. This is what I know, and I know this for a fact. I'm probably one of the luckiest people in the world. Mind you, I had a mandatory life sentence. I was never supposed to see the streets, ever, right? I get hooked up for a murder where they're going to try to give me the death penalty. I beat that case. In 2016, they had close to 60,000 petitions all across the United States for pardons, state and federal. Obama granted 1,715 out of 60,000. I'm not good at math, I'm terrible at math, so I don't know what the odds are, the percentages of that. What I do know is this, from the 1,715 federal prisoners that he granted commutation to, and just let me tell you what commutation is. Commutation is something when you have a certain sentence, they take away that sentence and they say, okay, you're gonna do 1 more year, or you're gonna do 6 more months, or whatever. If they give you a pardon, that means you've been forgiven for everything you've done. A full pardon, you don't even have a record anymore, right? From the 1,715, whatever it was, only 2 of us had mandatory life sentences. Me and an old man from Florida. I was the only one who had the charge of CCE, okay? The Bureau of Prisons at that time, in 2016, what did they have? 970 prisoners, almost prisoners. And I always ask myself, why me? Up to this day, I can't answer that question. But I will say this, I've met a lot of good people in jail, and I met some bad ones too. And for the most part, the guys that I've met, just young kids, man, 18, 19, 20 years old, New York, Philly, Los Angeles, Houston, Miami. And a lot of people don't realize